Okay, top 10 missing characters from the Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes universe. Okay, let's jump straight into it. At number 1, C-3PO. Built by Anakin Skywalker, C-3PO was designed as a protocol droid intended to assist in etiquette, customs and translation. C-3PO and R2-D2 are the only characters to be in all Star Wars films and played a pivotal role in the Star Wars history. Strong links to Rebels, Resistance, and also being a droid means that there are categories to expect him to fall into, and having a supporting role would be the most expected one once introduced to the game. I'd expect him to be a non-attacking Toon, much like Kermit Yoda. At number 2, Padme Amidala, the Queen of Naboo and later Senator of the Galactic Senate, and a founding member of the Rebels, among other things. Being the mother of Luke and Leia would be great to have in the game. She would be under the Galactic Republic and attacker profile, with leader abilities, could be the character that brings the Galactic Republic Toons back to the top of the pile for arena battles. At number 3, the bounty hunter, Jango Fett, and the genetic template to the clone army. His skills were second to none. The option on him teaming up with Boba Fett in the arena and fleet battles in slave ships could make the interesting time for players ahead. And number 4 is Revan. Having not appeared in any of the Star Wars films doesn't make him any less wanted by the Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes players. From the Knights of the Old Republic game back in 2003 gave players the fun of playing characters wielding lightsabers in considered one of the best games ever made at the time. A light side and dark side character, maker of HK-47, also linked to Jedi, Sith and Old Republic. This could be a new subclass, could have more than one version of this character in the game, which leads to a lot of good options for the players ahead. At number 5, Maz Katana. Having been alive for over 1,000 years, Maz has seen a lot happen in the Star Wars universe. Maz, a former pirate and smuggler, could add something to the scoundrel class that has been missing, and with the previously mentioned Jango Fett would come under the same class would be a great addition. At number 6, Supreme Leader Snoke. The leader of the First Order should be the missing link to what is needed to make the First Order the next area meta. Not much is known about his past, but with the powers of the dark side abilities should be strong enough to bring the rest of the First Order into line. Affiliation to the First Order and expect him to have killer Zeta leader abilities could be the next fleet commander the First Order has been waiting for. At number 7, Mon Mothma, Republic Senator and ended up co-founder and leader of the Rebel Alliance, a natural leader and would be another rebel to add to the convoy belt, but still a much liked character from the Star Wars films. Return of the Jedi Luke at number 8. This has been a long-awaited version of Luke before the latest version of Commander Luke came out. The Jedi Knight of Returning of the Jedi, all in black with the green lightsaber, would have abilities close to the current version but with a few extras on affecting characters, something like one of Day's ability block, fracture or buff immunity that can also not be removed or evaded. Number 9, Jabba the Hutt, the slug-like crime boss who had a bounty on Han Solo, associated with bounty hunters, smugglers and assassins, would be another ideal lead character for scoundrels. Would expect him to have a lead the charge type ability and calling others to attack on his behalf, and maybe calling one of the others in his team to taunt, much like that of Grievous, would make an interesting option in a Star Wars game. Okay, some honourable mentions. Dark Side Anakin already seems to be hinted by many coming to the game soon. Also Admiral Perret, Nine Num, Jet Porkins, Gaiden Urso, Mars Jade, Saw Gerrera. These will cover the likes of Jedi, crew members, Empire, Rebels, Imperial Troopers that can add more expanse to the game. Number 10, Darth Plagueis, the Dark Lord of the Sith. Plagueis was so powerful and so wise he could use the Force to influence the midi-chlorians to create life and save the ones he loved. So with this, I would see him bring other Toons back from death and maybe even himself after X amount of turns. Could he be the future leader to bring back Sith as a meta team once again? Okay, extra bonus, Jar Jar Binks, the most hated character in Star Wars history, must join the Star Wars game, no one has ever said, which means he will appear at some point, but don't make it too soon, please, EA. Okay, that's a quick 10 from me. Any characters you'd like to see in the game moving forward, comment below, and thanks for watching.